Josh Pacheco, host on ESPN. I almost said Las Vegas. Honolulu is with us. He's the program director, also a seismologist, apparently. One last thing on the scare. Are you hearing that this was a wake-up call for future situations in terms of evacuation? Because some of the images, and I don't trust all the images we get on traffic, but I know in my few trips that I've made to Hawaii, first of all, Waikiki is not easy to get off, especially if there's a lot of traffic. That was all backed up. But even the highways there are kind of not big enough, not really equipped to move a lot of people at one time. I know everything happens governmentally in Hawaii very slowly, so can we start the process now?
Yeah, I know people are talking about that. I don't know if wake-up call is maybe the right word, but I have sympathy because you find out about a warning at 2:45. You have about 4+ hours to get home before the time that was given, which was about 7:10, and you've got so many people trying to go uphill that there's going to be gridlock, there's going to be traffic. I thought for the most part it was okay. I don't know how much more you can do to ease that. If you look at it on the other side, it means that people heeded the warnings and they all left. Unfortunately, maybe at the same time, but what are you going to do about it? You are on an island after all.
Moving to football real quick, 13-25 record for Timmy Chang over the last 3 seasons. Any chance he's on the hot seat right now?
I think he is. You don't hear that, I think, from the university in general, especially with the new athletic director. I think that's probably what intensifies the hot seat for me. You have a new athletic director in there in Matt Elliott, and right away you've got to bring in revenue to the program, and you've got a couple of programs that right now are falling behind the other ones when it comes to winning in football and men's basketball. Hawaii hasn't been to a bowl game in quite some time, and that's important for the health of the program. It's important for the health of the Sheraton Hawaii Bowl, and this is the most promise I think we've seen of a team under Timmy Chang. So I think absolutely there is definitely a hot seat. I don't know that it's super hot, but I think it's been bubbling for a little bit, and to get that 1-year extension to try to get there, I think there's immense pressure.
Josh Pacheco is with us. Am I jumping the gun and saying that Timmy Chang finally has a quarterback to build around that can get everyone excited, can produce? I know he's only a redshirt freshman. He is a Bishop Gorman guy in Micah Alejado. I think his skill set is unreal. I guess the only question would be some size limitations, but he looks like a superstar.
I don't think you're jumping the gun at all. And it's weird because Hawaii has had good quarterbacks prior to him. Braden Shager was good, just took a while to get the ball out of his hands. Chevin Cordero was good, just didn't stay with the whole Todd Graham mess. So Hawaii's had some good quarterbacks. But, the thing about Alejado that people love, he's a likable guy. He can play a number of different sports if he wanted to. I hear he's a multi-time 300 bowler, yes, and a really good golfer. But he's got the charm of a young guy, but he's also got the quickness and IQ of a guy that can run, this run and shoot offense. The quickness, the bigger part, that's something Hawaii hasn't seen in a while. So the excitement is real. It's not manufactured. This is what people believe may unlock Hawaii's offense, which has been just needing that key to let it go wild under Timmy Chang. They hope he's the guy.
How do they get better running the ball?
They bring back pretty much all of their running game. Landon Sims is back for another year. One of the guys I think they're kind of interested in is Titan Lackadin, who's a freshman out of St. Louis School. They've moved into the running back position. He was kind of coming in as a slot receiver, but he did a lot out of high school, and he committed just eons ago to this program. But what Hawaii has not had a bunch of speed that I think changes the game in the run and shoot. Landon Sims is a north to south runner, and basically what they've had is north to south runners. They've had guys I think just haven't worked out injury wise to kind of change the field. So I think if you find a change of speeds in the running game, I think that's what really helps unlock this a little bit more. We'll see. I think we'll see here in fall camp if they can find that, especially if they can get Lackadin loose. I think he can be a game changer.
Talking to Josh Pacheco, ESPN Honolulu. Steve was talking earlier how the government moves slow there. Any updates on a new stadium?
Well, funny you ask. They had a meeting today with the new Aloha Stadium Entertainment District. Its board, Hawaii's new athletic director, was there for the first time today. And what they did say is they believe they are on track for the developer to sign their deal here by the mid-August deadline to agree to terms on how the stadium is going to look, how it will be built, etc. Then they believe demolition will take place at the end of August. They have the permitting for that, so it's just getting that done. The developer is involved in the demolition and the building. So they believe that once it's signed, they hit that deadline, they hit that time to start the demolition. They believe they will be ready by the Kansas game to open up the 2028 season. That would be significant. It's hard to hit milestones on time here, and this one certainly isn't. This one certainly is a month and a half behind, but they believe that it won't affect them. So if that goes, I think we're set for August 2028.
Wow. Okay. You want to make a bet? What do you think happened? What's more likely to happen? February, they do the big flush at a new A's baseball stadium in Vegas, or roughly 6 months later? Well, because we have the freaking camera out there. It's not my camera, but we have a camera out there, and they're like, there's still nothing going on. and yet, the way Josh laughed about the stadium, like that's the problem in Hawaii.
Right.
It's been such a struggle to get everyone in government on the same line. So I don't know, man. I'm actually thinking that even with all the Hawaii struggles, that you may have the football stadium before we have a baseball stadium here.